Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Velah podcast. My name is Velah Munga. And you know, guys, how we do it in the studio, it's all about good vibes. Yeah. And so today in our studio, we have a fashion stylist known as Isabel.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
So you can tell us your full names and what do you do? Do you have other business apart from you being a fashion stylist?
Okay, my name is Isabel Kungu. That's my D name. My social handle, IG ni _Kungu _.
Nyar.
Like Nyar.
Okay.
And then Facebook, it's Nyaro Kungu. YouTube, same Nyaro Kungu. Nice. So I have other handles. Yeah, Kawala style.
Kawala.
Yeah, Kawala style. Kawala style. Yes, and Kawalandwaz.
Okay. Director Tashi, sabidi umeweka hizo majina hapo chini ya video. Yeah, so apart from you being a fashion stylist, do you have any other business that you do?
Yes. So let me just introduce what I do.
Okay.
Professional. So I'm a fashion stylist, fashion consultant, makeup artist, and then fashion designer.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so I design too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you're a fashion designer, you're a fashion stylist. Fashion stylist ni wenye wanavalisha watu. So how do you describe your fashion?
How do you describe it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And ukisha describe your fashion, you can tell us about your look today. I love your dress.
Thank you. How? I think I don't have a specific word for it because I tend not to be specific in terms of look. For lack of a better word, naweza sema aje. Hey. I think there's no word that can define it because my style most of the time I tend to maneuver. Okay. So I can do casual, most of casual wear. Sometimes I can try street look.
Okay.
So it depends on the age and the people I'm dressed.
Yeah.
So, because you see, most of my clients apparently ni youth. Yeah, sijaipata client mwenye maybe ako late 40s or 50s, most maybe 35 and below, teenagers. So you see, I have to be open.
Yeah.
I have to be open in terms of maybe style. But I think I'm one person that I'm not limited to trying new things because you have to challenge yourself, especially kupata client maybe ni 40, 50 years. Lazima pia ukuje kwa level yake as you feel like una dress someone with 50
Always dress mtu wa 50
like
streetwear.
Exactly, it's true, but there's streetwear that are very dope.
Yeah.
Especially kama umezi combine with the 70s look. So you've seen those kind of the 80s. Yeah, zina combine so much so well that it does not choose in terms of age. It's in a combine so perfectly. Okay. But so, I'm also open to learn from my clients.
It's by there, even though the way forward, like if you want to grow, you have to learn.
Yes.
So tell me about what you're wearing today. Najua ulisema leo ninaenda interview, I have to look stylish and all that. So tell us about your look.
I think what I'm wearing today in a depend na weather, the environment. You know, this is Mombasa. As much as I wanted to do suspender, I was like, for Mombasa, no.
Apana.
Hey, apana. And then I'm trying to wear something that is free. Something that does not limit you to move. Because you see some clothes, because it's in Koi, but I can't even express myself. It's going to depend where you're going. Sure. It's very important by the way, when you're putting on clothes, unafaa ku understand what's the environment.
Yeah.
Does it allow you to do some fittings? Is it itakulimit? Kama in outdoor activity, I tend to do mostly casual, something that doesn't limit me in terms of movement. Yeah. And then again with fashion, wear something that make you comfortable, number one.
Sure.
Something that also make you happy and free. Because you see, fashion define who you are.
Yeah, it does. The minute you walked in, now I'll say this is a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Is a fashion stylist. Yeah.
True. And then again, you don't have to keep on convincing people that you're a fashion stylist if your clothes does not speak the volume.
True.
So I'm not saying you have to do so much, but at least wacha watu waseme, but unafanyanga fashion without even telling them.
Yeah. True.
So because at least you have achieved something. Because you see, when I walk in a room and then somebody can identify me as a designer without even telling them I'm one.
Yeah.
Then for me, I've achieved a goal. So it's very paramount.
yeah.
But again, make sure you wear something that make you happy. One, something yenye pia inafanya you feel. You know, as a woman, you also need to feel sense of power, even in your clothes. Yes. So si kitu yenye una feel like prison, like unajishuku.
Ama unavaa nguo juu umeona kila mtu anavaa huko nje.
But then on that point again, I don't think not every style it's for everyone.
Yeah.
So you need to understand your body shape. Yes, because it's very paramount. I think most of ile mistake tunafanya, especially mimi hata kama client amenikujia, kuna ile look maybe atataka, but I have to sit that person down mwambie baby, as much as inakapoa kwa kina nani, doesn't necessarily mean that it will be the exact same. So we need to understand our body structures.
Mwanzo kwa hiyo, like what will you do if a client insisted on purchasing an ill-fitting item? Either purchasing ama pia anasema pana mimi nataka hivi na hivi na hivi. No, I want nataka venye Beyonce alikuwa amevaa. Na maybe ama hata maybe hana shape ya Kim Kardashian, lakini anataka hiyo dress pia ya vai hivyo. Like for such clients, what do you do?
I think the most important thing, just be honest. And then because you see I'm also a brander, I only want to do something that will damage my brand. Because see, once umevalisha client, lazima pale dressed by someone.
Yeah.
You understand? So what's the point of dressing someone so bad? And then unaacha anakutag, and then people like kai Kawalandwaz.
Hapana.
You get. So tell them in a nice way, make them understand, but pia improvise something similar. Hata kama si same, that can still work for them, because you see it's also paramount to keep client. You see, because usimwambie in a way that pia kimadharau, because you see losing a client it's not something that we as entrepreneurs is something that we want. So at least kana chini, first and foremost angalia ni nini yako nayo, then what can we improvise from it, because I realize people have clothes, it's nile tu
hawajui kumatch na kustyle.
Exactly. So there's no point of buying something when you already have something. So just make them understand this cannot work for you because of 1, 2, 3, but tunaweza improvise with B.
Sure.
And then also trust me, because ulinikujia. Yes, trust me that I'll make the best decision with you.
True. Yeah. Okay. So what sparked your interest in fashion?
What
sparked your interest in fashion?
I don't know kama kuna specific thing, because I think growing up I never knew I was going to be a fashion designer. I'm a fashion stylist. Along the way, I thought I would be an artist in terms of maybe fine art. I used to love drawing. Watu wananiambia ukimaliza tu make sure ume-enroll.
Lakini si bado fashion designers
ni art.
Do you have to like
I disagree. You know, kuna things exactly. Kuna passion, and there are things you do for seasons. You get. Unaweza sema, because if music is not a passion, utaifanya and then after 2 months, 3 months down the line umeachana nayo. I'm not saying you're not good at that, but una realize passion is your heartbeat. You get.
Sure.
It's something that you do it effortlessly. It's not something like una struggle kufanya. So I think I never knew, but nilikuwa naenda church kila masaa mtu ananiambia unafanyanga design kai sifanyi. I have fashion, you understand them, like what are they seeing that I'm not seeing? You know, sometimes people will help you identify something in you without even you knowing. So I think maybe kenye ilifanya ni settle kwa fashion, maybe because of people, maybe they saw something that I didn't see, and then with time they were right. Because kama sijao
hata mi pia nishawahi pata hiyo impression hiyo, like when if unafanya story yote na fashion, unasomea fashion and all that, then it reached a point everyone was like venye unavas you just also stylist and all that, ikabidi tu like I just have to start selling clothes.
True.
Nimachishia watu tu hivi sawa hivi. Me I want design, I want shona and all that, but let me just go buy clothes. I've even done styling someone nishawahi before, a male actually. And it's najua venye wanaume wanakuanga like kichwa ngumu kiasi. Nasikia hapana, me just wear white shirts. No, me just wear black shirts. Me sitaki kitu yote yenye ina change, like so umekuja umeniambia nikusaidie kuchange. You want like to change your style. True. Yeah. Naelewa hapo kuna kuanga nawe.
Actually, I know it's not part of the interview, but I saw your video on it. Kuna situ mko menda happy. I loved your outfit.
Thank you. Thank you. So, moving on. How do you determine a client's personal style? You've just told us like with edge, right? So where would you search for clothes?
Me fanyanga mtush. I always tell people, like, I never go wrong with mtush. Mtush.
Kabisa.
One thing I love about mtush is kitu ya kwanza utapata na mtu mwingine. Yani it's hard upate mtu siju kuna mtu umeva mtush alafu kuna copyright ya mtush. I'm not saying you shop kwa duka manze. It's your pocket at the end of the day and it's okay, but mtush is the right way to go and then it's affordable.
Yeah.
And then it's unique. So kuna wala wase pia wananga patience. Unajua mtushi ukienda mtushi lazima uwe na patience.
Kabisa.
Kutafuta kitu poa ni kama gold. You have to manzi. Lazima utafute hiyo.
Lazima urauke. Unganganie na wao watu wenye wanakuja pia kununua manguo waende wauze. So
it's true. So, I mean all my clothes by there tukiangalia YouTube, every cloth we post now, every short videos. Me it's few ni za duka but most ni mtushi.
Umesikia thrift clothes. Thrift clothes. So what will you do? I asked you that question. Sorry. What skills according to you are necessary for a successful fashion stylist or even a fashion designer? What skills according to you are necessary for a successful fashion stylist or a fashion designer?
Skills in terms of
fashion stylist, being a fashion stylist.
Okay, maybe what's worked for me because I don't know about other person or other people. I think number one, try as much as you can because me normally have this app here, Pinterest.
Yeah.
So also as a designer, I'm a fashion stylist. You also need to learn from other people. And then I think skill is something pia. It's either you can learn ama pia ni inborn. Inakuja ni kama passion.
Yeah.
So there are things you don't struggle doing, but there are things you really have to either research and then pia angalia what's latest by the because keeping up with the trend is also something that we lazima to control because pia sisi sema tuna fashion stylist and you don't even know what's trending. It doesn't make sense. So you need to keeping up with the trend. It's something very important. And then pia be yourself. Don't ever compare yourself with someone else because that's the problem. You feel like I need to be like someone. You can learn from that person, but try as much as you can. Lazima kuwe na inaitwanga aje like your trademark. Who is you? As in who is kisikia Nyarokungu? What is so different from Nyarokungu and these other people? Because lazima they have to be something that stand out for Nyarokungu. That mtu mwingine ana. But learning from people, it's good. And then pia misa kwambia tisijua muka asubuhi. Maybe they must have asubuhi. I know you have to wake up at 8. And then you say, no. I think what time works best for you. Because again, kuna hii norm, lazima watu amke asubuhi, wafanye hii kitu at the end of the day you achieve something. It may not work for everyone. Kuna watu wanafanyanga kazi job, late at night. Maybe for other people, ideas inakujanga maybe ujioni. For other people in the morning. It's depends.
Mimi ni usiku, isi asubuhi.
Yes.
Wana Lord, sijui kwa nini.
And then for someone, as in, alafu kuna pia learning from experience inaweza kuwa maybe tudolo kumenda kuvisit best yako. Maybe along the way like kuna tu kitu strike like sijaona guys stuff.
Yeah.
So you can learn something from one place. Sometimes pia depend your movement pia and then pia the people wanakusurround.
Yeah.
Na most immediate family. Trust me. Your sister may not be a fashion stylist but kuna tu kitu yenye wakivanga wasema
hiyo umeweza. Hii ya leo hapana umechoma. Me that's my mom. Mamangu anakuanga hivyo. Leo umeniangusha. Vuto hiyo.
So sometimes we even learn from people wenye tuko now without even knowing because sometimes imagine unaweza kladi vizuri na usijue. It takes someone else to know that manze hii kitu iko dope. Wao mtaka tu home like so as in we learn from everyone and then pick one thing. You see? So for instance, if I'm supposed to style someone, sita copy everything or Kim.
Yeah.
Just take one thing and then at least ongeza yako sasa as Kawalandwaz. Don't copy everything because itakani kama damn ndio anameshanga tu lakini vitu zake zikai unique. Try at least to have like one thing that is in a stand out for you.
Hapo kwa kusema like if you it's like uko na an inspirational person. Si ndio mwenye huyu nguo zake zinani-inspire. Let me dress like her or let me take her outfit ni mix kidogo nieke na yangu. Who's that person mwenye unaangalia?
My sister.
Your sister. Okay. Niko na ngoja niambie ka celeb fulani huko.
No inaanza kusemanga sasa begins at home so I think mmoja unaona kila siku. Okay, maybe how but I don't know me my sister.
Au no kabisa.
Maybe wewe.
Oh.
See, I say I did like with an outfit, but I did really. So it's like from watching other people, you pick something. Nasita kuambia ati kuna kladi yako nilipenda. Nitenda niibe na siseme ati sitakutag. But najua nimeiba kwako. You understand?
Mi nakuanga Yara Shahidi. Huyu wa Grownish. Oh my god, that chick. Hiyo okay, fashion yake inakuanga unique on its own. Like anaweza vaa useme mimi siwezi vaa nguo, but the moment amevaa inakaa tu stylish, inakaa tu poa. Okay, so what is your biggest...
Although there are few people na follow IG, and you see me one of my weaknesses is remembering people's name. Kuna this dude sijui what my boyfriend wear.
Not a Kenyan?
No, he's not a Kenyan. But he mostly in the men outfit. So I follow him for men outfit. You know, sometimes when you follow people on Angela, your client may not be all ladies and not all kids. So I follow different people on social media so that at least niangalie kama mse ako 50 na manze kledi yake imeiva. So if I have a client, itanipatia it's a struggle. I follow people in terms of 20s. When maybe nimependa look yao. So niangalia kama client ako 20s, then what can I do? Because it's also important that you can't just follow one person. Age group is also very paramount. True. So following people angalia in terms of age. Kama ni kids wear, nani mwenye unajua manze kids wear huwa meiva. Kama ni my youth. So I think mimi niko hivyo. But I'm not good with the names. Hata nitakudanganya sijui naanza kufikiria ni nani.
Ni sawa, hiyo kwa shida. But there hizo ma fashion, whatever, ma hacks and all that. Squeeze imekuwa mingi sana. IG, Instagram, like a lot. I also know a few, but pia sijui jina. Najua tu uso.
Kuna udem sijua amu amenyoa. Kuna tena alikuwa na mtoia kadhaa. Amekuwa kitrend. Unaweza kuwa unamjua. Ni dark skin.
Amenyoa. Not really. Sidhani kana mjua. Anyway, let's move on. So what was your biggest breakthrough? Like, have you ever styled any person who is maybe a celebrity? You're looking forward to that.
Okay, before I answer that question, I need to maybe just I've not explained what Kawalandwaz is.
It's okay.
And I know people are wondering. So yes, there is Kawalandwaz, and what is Kawalandwaz?
Yeah.
So maybe in a nutshell, Kawalandwaz, before nianze Kawalandwaz, I used to call myself Okungu the Bellswear. Okungu from my surname, because my name is Isabel Okungu. And then I realized, I didn't want to be my surname. Equal reason, me not getting clans. Oja clans kama wakutaki. Kungu.
Kungu up.
Ama maybe sitako bemkosea. Wale no Kungu. So I had to change that. A name that may not necessarily identify me. Because pia sitaki nikose client because from where I'm coming from, no, it's paramount. Because people will support you maybe. Kama either same tribe, same interest. But I wanted a name that is a standard for all.
Sure.
So Kawalandwaz ilikuja because I used to partner with my sister, and it was D, Dorcas. So before the bells, it was Bella and the D to make the bell square.
The bell square.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
So I had to change it to Kawalandwaz, so it's like a partnership. So now to answer the question, have I ever style any, okay, since we're a celeb per se, but group of people unajita new wave music. Maybe you can search to a partner. So I think that's even the group to me style, me and Mrs. Because we're in Nairobi. So whenever I have a client at Nairobi, it's easy for her to kunisaidia on that other end.
She's in Nairobi.
Yes.
Nice.
So kama ni huko Mombasa, it's unless it's something that it's inataka teamwork. Maybe kama ni ina depend because sometimes unapata work ni si ya kazi watu wawili, sometimes maybe ni watu wawili.
Yeah.
Especially the only time we'll work together maybe kama client anataka kustyliwa na makeup. You understand? So because exactly.
Yeah.
But yes, kuna hii group, kuna hii band inajita New Wave.
Nice. So you can share out, let's say, you describe some problems you encountered in your most recent position as a fashion consultant, you're a fashion stylist, or a designer. By the way, jatuambia mingi kuhusu you designing clothes and all that.
It's because you're not asking me.
About tuambia. So any problems that you've ever encountered?
Yeah, problems ziko kila masaa. Especially because unajua kazi yangu it's what's the word? Is it a mobile? Do I give it mobile because they have to go to client's place? And then not everyone utajua. People just call you nataka 1 2 3. Not everyone again have good intentions. So unapata ndio client amekucall, and then almost in hiyo 2 day imefika, ana cancel. So imagine, because you see when you're styling someone, you have to sit down with them, and then you lay out the budget.
Yeah.
So there are things you'll have to buy, because unajua once umemaliza hii job, hiyo do itakupatia ku refund hizo vitu umenunua.
True.
So you end up buying stuff, and then your day mtu anakucancel. Una realize like I've invested on something, and I'm like, guys, hata wish angeniambia.
Kwani you don't ask for, let's say, a small amount before that day?
That was then. So unajua ukianzanga kitu sometimes along the way we learn mistakes not to repeat again, and things you learn from that. But because like getting a client is one thing, and then organizing maybe for a photo shoot is another thing again.
Yeah.
So because nowadays I'm so keen, before maybe we decide maybe on a photo shoot, I have to first visit the client kwanza, and then tuangalie what do you have. So what can we get? So what can we get? It's you catering for, not me. Because it's different. Labor is different. Because I need to make people understand. Mimi ukinibook, you want me to style you. First, lazima nijue, what do you have? If everything you have for that photo shoot, it's a plus for you. So the only thing you're supposed to pay is just the labor and time and hours you need to agree. But if it's something you have to outsource, then that's inakuja kwa budget yako. But before that, I used to buy prior. Unajua tulinosema tu wacha tu niende nijihame, and then so unapata mtu amekucancel. And then getting the next client sometimes it's got maybe 6 months, because I can't say that every day kuna phone call, hey, tunakutaka. Sometimes you can even go for 6 months without even getting a client. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Nimeshtuka because kuna this time sijui nilikuwa ni producer or what, alikuwa kunipigia and he was like, hi, nimepata namba yako kwa mtu fulani that you sell clothes, so that means you can also style someone.
Yeah.
Ikamwambia yes. So akaanza kuniambia nataka manguo zinakaa rock, sijui nguo kubwa kubwa zenye mtu hawezi vava huko kwa street. Yani crazy style nini. I was like, okay, sina hizo nguo sahi, but nezaenda nitafute. So I didn't know about pia hiyo story ya hivyo.
Yeah.
Then I asked him, how much are you going to pay me? He was like, si una style tu, so 2,000 tu ni sawa ma 1,500. I was like, munipe hiyo job yote ya kwenda kutafuta hizo nguo zenye hata sijui nitazipata wapi. Exactly. Then maybe nipate ziko na bei ya juu. I was like, no, I can't do that. Acha tu ishie tu hapo.
It's true. Not every deal lazima uchukue. Lazima uangalie hii deal, okay, ina benefit, because pia angalie it's not you pleasing people at the end of the day. Try as much as you can. Kama kitu iwezekani, it's just be open, because for instance mimi mtu akinituma Kongoya ama okay, mtush duka whichever place umenituma, lazima nilipe labor, hiyo ni time.
Yeah.
And then kuenda kutafuta nguo, sometimes it's tricky kutafutia mtu nguo kama yuko hapo. Because imagine maybe kuona cannot know your size just by seeing you. There are clothes we have to try with you, and then we see where can we adjust this clothes.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you two and you're not there, it's tricky, because number one, I'll buy clothes that me I feel it, me nimependa, and then bring it to you.
Useme hapana.
Exactly. Imagine nimeshanunua. So I think it's also paramount that pia once in a while lazima client akue hapo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you can tell us a few words about the fashion designing.
Oh, the
clothes
aspect
and
of
all
designing.
that. Yeah. Then you can also talk about a goal you set for yourself. Maybe in future you want to achieve this and that. Then yeah, tunaweza funga interview hivyo.
So naangalia the mic about
camera.
So about fashion design, I do female wear most of the time, but sijaanza I'm a boys, and I'm not limited. Mostly I do bikinis. Yeah, kuna video nilipost ya bikini. Oh my god. What? That's a story for another day. So mostly I do bikinis, skirts, dresses not so much. Yeah, not so much. And what else? And bags. Okay, once in a while. But my passion, I'm more into fashion styling and makeup. Designing maybe to some income, free time, I'm a passion. I don't call it like a career per se, though to mean as you push this. Maybe you only 5 years ago now. Yeah, but what I do at the moment, as I say, is a Belukungu, founder of Kawalandwaz Enterprises. And Also Makel's cleaning. I know I didn't talk about Makel's.
I was almost asking you, nimeona kwa Instagram, Michael's laundry, organizing and cleaning. Where?
Bella, my namesake, you're doing me injustice. Really? Yeah, so I'm also fond of Michael's cleaning. Hiyo ni kitu nilianza juzi, baby. It's still a baby. Hata ijamaliza 1 year. Yeah, so I think mimi ni umbrella of so many things. So consultant iko hapo, cleaning iko hapo. What else? Okay,
Designing.
baby care sijaanza, maybe in the future. Baby care. Yeah, people are busy and they don't have time, not because they don't want to. Yeah, so mostly yes. So maybe you can follow me IG.
Yeah.
Nyar_okungu_. Facebook Nyar Okungu, IG Nyar Okungu. And then it's for styling, you can follow me at Kawala Style.
And you talked about YouTube.
What?
YouTube?
Oh yeah. Sky nimesahau. Yeah, YouTube. Although imekuwa liko dormant.
Huwezi jua. Unaweza shanga umeanza kupata subscribers from nowhere.
Yeah, YouTube bado ni Nyar Okungu. Yeah, so YouTube is Nyar Okungu.
Okay.
And then my number for Michael's is 07 35 21 10 62.
Sawa.
Yeah, it's both for Michael's and Kawalandwaz Enterprises.
Okay, so share some of the videos zenye umedesign, especially the bikinis. I really want to see the bikinis. Unajuanga si rahisi upate fashion designers in Kenya when wana design bikinis, like they cut the pieces vizuri, then wanashona. It's not that rare to find. So anyway, guys, that has been it. This episode was proudly sponsored by EcoBiz Sacco Ltd and Nyali Capital. Unaweza follow up on Instagram, and if you have any questions about you asking for a loan or even want to save with them, they're the right guys that you should go and follow them. So that's it.